We also have a conversation that's going to inspire you. So make sure you stay with us as we celebrate the birth of the man who invented that library system, Mr. John Dewey, the psychologist and philosopher. The actor most famous for playing Dracula, Bela Lugosi, was born today too. Freedom fighter Jomo Kenyatta, born 134 years ago today. Author Ellery Queen, also born today. And a groundbreaking Jamaican entrepreneur and politician. Born 1913, she became the first woman to chair a political party and the first woman to hold a cabinet post in a British colony. In 1972, the first Jamaican minister to serve under two political parties. Who are we talking about? The inimitable Miss Rose Leon. The 49th Vice President of the U.S. was born today too, saying happy birthday to Kamala Harris. Legendary Jamaican dancer and choreographer. Born in Kingston in 1935, Clive Thompson. And we say happy birthday going out to Jefta McClymont, born in Jamaica. You know him better, of course, as the one and only Luciano. Let's celebrate Luciano today. My name is Pat Montague. This is the Pat Montague Show here on Reggae Global Radio. And I'm so happy that you got a chance to celebrate with us on this beautiful afternoon. Let's celebrate Luciano's birthday.
Everything in life has a time and place. Time to awaken human race. Time to realize we've been living wrong. Now we're heading for destruction. Come, let's celebrate. It's time for us to appreciate the gift of life.
Celebrating the gift of life for Luciano today on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show. Thank you for being a part of the experience, whether you're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all my YouTube followers. Nice to have you all with us. Reggae Global Radio fans, thank you, family.
Today, mankind has gone astray, and there's a price we have to pay. Let's stop the atrocity.
On Mondays, I take it nice and easy.
Hypocrisy.
No re-re.
Save humanity.
Just cool.
And then we all
warm and easy.
Celebrate. It's time.
Come, let's celebrate.
To appreciate the gift of life that God has given me. Come, let's celebrate. It's time for us to appreciate. Let's all unite. It's time to live as one.
And you can't just play one song from Luciano. Yeah, you have to play two. Let's go again. Let Me Live My Life. This one is called
Let me live my life with love. I count my blessings each and every day. In Jah I'm so confounded. I give him praises for this breath of life, because your love is mine. Let me live my life in love. Let me live my life and enjoy it. Let me live my life in love. Let me live my life and enjoy it. Yeah. In every breaking of the dawn, yeah. every new day that is born. I greet and teach each one mine eyes behold. Never be mindful of a soul. And though the heathens come about me far and wide, Jah will be my guide on both sides. And let me live my life in love. Let me live my life and enjoy it. Let me live my life. Live my life and enjoy it. Live my life in love. Live my life. Live my life. Live my life. Live my life in love. Trials and tribulations and temptations come my way. I'll be giving thanks and praises. Though the heathen come about me far and wide, I will never let my sheep outside. Let me live my life in love. Let me live my life and enjoy it. Yeah. Let me live my life in love. Let me live my life and enjoy it. Let me live my life and enjoy. We know, live my life and enjoy. Live my life and enjoy. Let me live my life in love. Let me live my life and enjoy it. Let me live my life in love. Let me live my life.
Up on the roof, come with me, baby. Up on the roof, but this old world side's getting me down. Like much for me to face. I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my kids just drift right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be. There's the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. Ooh. On the roof, the only place I know where you don't have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof, up on the roof, up on the roof,
Up on the roof.
At night the skies put
Brand new one from Hopeton Lindo from his This Song's For You album.
Darling, you can share it all with me. I keep on telling you, right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's struggle through. And if this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two. Up on the roof, up on the roof. Hey, come on, baby, come on now, let's go up on the roof. Oh yes, but this old world side's getting me down. And people are just too much for me to face. Ooh, climb way up.
Hopeton Lindo music on this Monday afternoon, our cool and easy Monday here on Reggae Global Radio. My name is Pat Montague, and you know how you just happen to come across something that you think is just so absolutely phenomenal. Well, that's what happened to me this weekend. I was at an event and I ran into Mr. Baron Channer, and he told me all about Give to Jamaica. So I thought I'd just have him on the show so that you all could hear about this exceptional project as well. Good afternoon. Hello, Mr. Channer, are you there? Okay, let's see if we can get Mr. Channer on with us here. Good afternoon. All my things are where they're supposed to be. So let me just double check that. Let me just double check this. Hello. Let's get back to some music while we try to figure out why all of a sudden we had him and now we lost him. All right, let's do this one from Ed Robinson.
Wake up, children. Wake up and pray. Yes, yes, my friends. While I'm standing here, I feel His joy present. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, my friends. While I'm singing here, I feel His love present. Oh, yeah. The jails could not hold me down. Their prison bars couldn't turn me around, no, no. The judge could not touch my soul, 'cause my Savior joy has made me whole, yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get Mr. Channer back on with us. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pat.
There you
Thank
are.
you for
I don't
having
know
me.
what happened to you just now, but I'm happy that you're here with me this afternoon.
There you go. And I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. As hard as they
Okay.
try, they can't stop the blessings.
Right? Okay, so you and I met on Saturday for the first time, and I heard about this amazing project that you're working on called Give to Jamaica. Why don't you tell my Reggae Global family all about what Give to Jamaica is all about? How did it start, and what does it mean?
Absolutely. Pleasure to be here on the show, Reggae Global. Thank you for the opportunity. And it was my delight to meet you and to get the opportunity to introduce you to Give to Jamaica Week. And the name is very simple. It's helping people find ways to directly give to Jamaica. That's charity. And in our case, at givetojamaica.com, we decided to create a platform, invite all public schools in Jamaica, invite dozens of vetted charities in Jamaica, and commit to promoting them aggressively and continuously to the promoted and to the diaspora. Can you hear me well, Pat?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I think you're listening to something
Okay.
else in the background. That's why you're getting discombobulated.
Yeah.
Don't listen to anything else. Just talk to me.
Understood. Understood. So we created this platform. We invited all public schools in Jamaica, of which there are 1,010 public schools. I learned that in this process. We were fortunate to get nearly 25% of those schools to sign up on the platform. Right now, if you go to givetojamaica.com, every parish has multiple schools at all levels, all ages, primary, special education, junior high school, technical high school, secondary high schools. You will find something that you can love and support from somewhere that you're familiar with or you care about.
All right, so give us a little bit more information on what exactly is it that you're trying to get people
Absolutely.
to do, and how can they go about actually participating?
Absolutely. So the idea is very simple. We're trying to help your listeners find ways to donate directly to Jamaica. So they're not giving to someone who's making a decision. They go to givetojamaica.com. They find something they want to support. They click, they donate, and the funds will get to that organization before the end of the year. So, and the way that you can do that is very simple. We tell people, so go to givetojamaica.com, discover, you can search based on parish, you can search based on causes, or you can search based on name, and you will see a host of things pop up. And then donate. You click to donate. It takes you less than 5 minutes. And by the time you finish that, the funds are going to be collected, and the funds are going to be delivered to them before the end of this year, and even faster if they are responsive with us. We are in touch with all of these charities because they register to participate. And they're registering to participate because they have an interest in being supported by those of us in the diaspora, those of us who are overseas.
But a lot of us, though, are very skeptical, especially when it comes on to donating anything online, because the scams are out there. En masse. How can we be comfortable in knowing that when we go to givetojamaica.com, that the funds that we're sending are actually going to where we want it to go, and somebody's not siphoning off the money and keeping it for themselves?
Yes, that is an absolutely beautiful question, and that's what we spent the first 2 months trying to make sure we could address that question for your audience. So a couple of ways. One, all the folks who are involved with Give to Jamaica are on the website. And depending on where you are within diaspora, particularly in the U.S. diaspora, one of those individuals will be known to you, and they will be known to be credible to you, and their reputation is fully online. Two, we made a very simple decision. The foundation behind givetojamaica.com would take no fees, would take no reimbursements, and would be 100% self-funded. So everything you see, we have built as a team with our funds and with our time. Three, we went to an extra step. So in order to give everyone comfort about how the money would be handled, we brought on board an organization called the American Friends of Jamaica.
Okay, they have a stellar reputation for giving back and for being upfront and honest with everything that they do. Yes.
That's exactly it. And our point was really simple. If you don't know us, if you don't know the members of our team, there are very few people who are focused on philanthropy for Jamaica who don't know American Friends of Jamaica. They have brought tens of millions of dollars to Jamaica over the 45-year period they've been in existence. They have had every person who has been alive, who's been a U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, on their board at some point over the last 30 years. That's every single person who's been alive that's been a U.S. ambassador to Jamaica. Currently, I believe they have somewhere in the range of 4 or 5 U.S. ambassadors to Jamaica. So the last thing they're going to do is collaborate with Baron or Teresa or Marlon or Keisha to figure out how to steal someone's money. And we wanted to, right? But then we went beyond that. And so it's important for you to appreciate the extent that we went to. So one, public schools. All the schools that are there are public schools and verifiable. When you find them on our website, you can find the name, a phone number, an email address, and any other contact information they have, so you can contact them directly. Mm-hmm. Two, all of the charities that are there that are not schools were nominated by one of several of the most significant foundations operating in Jamaica. We were blessed to have Digicel Foundation nominate charities. Many of them were nominated by Digicel. Sandals Foundation nominate charities. The Council of Voluntary Social Services, American Friends of Jamaica, who again operated in Jamaica for 4 decades, and then finally Kingston Creative. And so none of those charities were picked by any of us, by any of our members. None of them have any particular relationship with us that would influence us or bias us. And so we don't touch the money, we don't take no money. And all of the recipients are organizations that are based in Jamaica and referred to us by credible sources.
And how long has Give to Jamaica been around?
That's great. Great question. This is the first year for Give to Jamaica, and it comes about by way of the collective experience of our board members. And our board members have decades of experience doing this. I myself have been directly involved in philanthropy for Jamaica for some 20 odd years in many significant ways, including nearly 15 years as a board member, independent board member of the American Friends of Jamaica. We have, others in South Florida, which is where you're based, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon Hill is one of our organizing committee member and directly
even if
involved
I thought you were a scammer before, Baron Chana, I know you're not a scammer because I know my friend Marlon Hill does not involve himself with anything that is not totally above board and actually does, the work that it says that it's going to do. So yeah, you're vetted with me right away. I have no doubt.
Amen. And if you went to New York, the Marlon Hill of New York reputationally would be Keisha Phipps. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you would say the same thing if you were there. On the ambassador level, if you were in Atlanta, the Marlon Hill reputationally in Atlanta would be Jason Walker. He's an ambassador of ours. In New York, Sharon Gordon, Tanya Wiedemeyer. So the whole point here was to make this thing as bulletproof from a credibility standpoint as possible. And that requires having people that have nothing but love for Jamaica around us, monitoring us, involved with us, just to make sure that we're addressing a legitimate question. People should be concerned. But I want to go one step further beyond the concern and encourage people to think about one thing. The numbers today suggest that the Jamaican diaspora in America alone, not including our cousins and brothers and sisters in Canada and the UK, that add to this number. In America alone, we donate over $1 billion USD to charities annually.
In the US.
And so in the US today.
Wow.
So if we did nothing new, if we gave no more money than last year, if we made no more money than last year, we would give $1 billion in 2025, something similar in 2026. And we are saying, imagine if 10%, people who go to church are familiar with 10% of the tithing concept. Imagine if 10% of the charity you give today was directed intentionally to Jamaica.
Wow.
In whatever way you choose to do it.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so if $100 million plus came from the diaspora to Jamaica today, it would be a very significant and transformative addition to the amazing things that the people in Jamaica are already doing. And that's the point that we're saying.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Suppose I'm listening somewhere in the world and I went to, Top Hill Basic School in Jamaica, and I'm thinking, I have a few dollars here, but I want to make sure Top Hill Basic School is the one that's going to get my money.
Mm-hmm.
But I go on givetoJamaica.com and they're not one of the schools that are listed. How would I get Top Hill to be on there so that I could give them my little change that I want to give them?
So it's funny you should mention that because Top Hill actually is there.
I just picked that name out of the blue.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Keep challenging us and you'll find we're doing this out of love, a labor of love. Mm-hmm. We think the people of Jamaica would get more from all of us if the information was more readily available. But let's pick another school. There are some schools that aren't participating, right? But so let's say whatever that school is, if the school was not there, if they are a public school, they are automatically qualified to participate in givetoJamaica.com. Now, we're in the midst of Give to Jamaica Week, which is our big celebration where we try to attract people's attention. So they're going to miss Give to Jamaica Week. But if they are a public school, we have an easy form that they can fill out. Almost everyone I've sat down with from any school has been able to complete the form in less than 15 minutes. And we will know if they're a public school because we are directly communicating with affiliates of the Ministry of Education who are aware of what we're doing.
Ah, very
right.
Good. Very
now I want to be clear because I don't want we do not have government endorsement,
Mhm.
but they are aware of what we're doing, and no one has expressed alarm or shock or disappointment with what we're doing. But we want this to be something that's of the diaspora, by the diaspora, and for Jamaicans. And so we're coordinating with the government, making sure they're aware of what we're doing.
Wonderful, wonderful. Give to Jamaica. And it's this week, all week, that you're having like a blitz, a blast. After the week it's over, though, people can still give to Jamaica through your
But
portal, right? Mhm.
of course, Jamaica will still be there and our love will still be there. But the idea is very simple. This week is Heroes Week.
Mhm.
And for those of us who are unfortunate enough to not be able to get back to Jamaica, what we can do is, while Jamaica celebrates its national heroes, we can support its modern day heroes, and charity is a noble way of doing that. And so that's the idea of Give to Jamaica Week, October the 18th to the 25th. GiveToJamaica.com, which is where Give to Jamaica Week is hosted, will continue. So you'll be able to come next week and the week after. But the schools are in the midst right now and paying attention. The charities are paying attention. So go there, show them some love. Every miko make a moko, they say, right?
All right, and I'm gonna speak up now for the people who not so tech savvy and all of that, but they're listening,
Please.
they're hearing us today, and they're like, you know what, I would really love to participate in this project. Is there a way for them to give or to contact you that does not involve them having to go online and put in them credit card and all of navigate pages and all that kind of thing?
Absolutely. So as you imagine, the less technology means the slower it is. But so one thing they can do is they can contact us, charity at givetojamaica.com, and they can express an interest in donating, and we will assist them. There are some people who are going to be contributing via checks, and so we're arranging for that to be done offline. There are some of our brethren and sisters that have donor advised funds. You know, that's rich people do those kinds of things. And we're right.
Mhm.
And we're accommodating them too.
Okay.
And so everything, if you have $20, it matters. If you have $20,000, it matters. And that's the beauty of what we're trying to do. You don't have to talk to someone and impress someone about how much money you have. You can sit in the middle of the night, early in the morning, or in the middle of the day and find something that you have a passion for and donate to it.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do, Baron. I'm going to check in with you in the middle of the week to see where you are with these donations, because it
Yes.
started on the 18th. Today's the 20th, right? So
Yes.
I'm sure, things have just been kick-starting. So I'm going to check with you again in the middle of the week, and then at the end of Give to Jamaica Week to find out exactly how generous were the diaspora people in giving back to Jamaica in this Give to Jamaica Week. But thank you so much for the initiative. It's absolutely phenomenal. The way it's set up, the transparency, the people who are involved. It's really, really a great project. And we wish you all the very best with it. It certainly. And I'm going to look
Thank you, Pat.
I'm going to look for my primary school, New Providence Primary School, on there and see if I can send them a little something through your portal.
There you go. Thank you, and thank you to the Reggae Global family. Blessings to everyone.
All right then, Baron. Thanks so much for checking in.
Mhm. Thank you, Pat. Take care.
GiveToJamaica.com is where you will find all of the information, and you can find maybe your school, or it's not a school, your charity that you can give back to. Give to Jamaica Week is on.
That's the first Minister of Education. So I said the task of ensuring that all people full joy in give education is the task of us all. For those no boundaries to translate all barriers. Yes, my people get themselves educated. Whoa, yeah. Education is the key for betterment in this modern time, Education is the key for betterment. Never you waste the time, don't you waste the time. Education is the key for betterment in this modern time, Education is the key for betterment. Just open your minds, Knowledge makes me yo, it makes me stronger. Develops the intellect, it makes me wiser. More precious than the gold and the silver. Oh, I'm appealing to the youngsters, children. Never you waste your time and farm fool. Go ahead and learn the golden rule. Mama always said never be stubborn like a mule. For education does not stop in other schools. Education is the key for betterment in this modern time. In this modern time.
And they're certainly on top of things over there at Give to Jamaica. They sent me a link for my primary school already. The New Providence Primary. Look out for a little something from me. This Give to Jamaica.
Education for you, education for me, educating people for society, education for you, and also for me. Education is the key for betterment in this modern time.
It's the Pat Montague Show here on Reggae Global Radio.
Is the key for betterment.
I want to thank all the people for hanging with us on this beautiful afternoon. And you know, I couldn't do what I do or give to Providence and talk about givetojamaica.com if it wasn't for some people who helped to keep me here with you. So let me just take a quick pause to thank a few of those people. When we come back, some more music, more fun, more of what you listen to Radio 4 here on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show.
Call Seafood Restaurant the best in seafood and Caribbean dishes. Lunch special only $4.65 from 7 in the morning to 11 at night. This a Call Seafood. So bring the appetite. Food so good you woulda think mama cook it. Food so good you think man at the kitchen. Food so good you would think your mama was in the kitchen. We got 2 locations. Bodingo, Papa Michigan.
Hi, it's me, Oliver Samuels. I just mean to fuss into your business, but a birdie pinch me and tell me say you're going to Jamaica soon, and that you're going to need to move down. Listen, don't make the mistake no visitors make. Only rent from Island Car Rentals. Very affordable and reliable. And pick up same place at the airport when you land in a Kingston or Bay. Now remember me travel regular, very regular. So me know wholly about car rental. Visit them website at islandcarrentals.com or call them toll free at 866-978-5335.
The IRS, the world's most aggressive collection agency. They can seize your property, bank account, and garnish your wages. They cause sleepless nights for millions of Americans. Don't be one of them. If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, get protected today. Call 800-242-3186. Coast One Tax Group, protecting your bank, home, and your sleep since 2008. With hundreds of 5-star reviews and an A+ on the Better Business Bureau. Call Coast One Tax Group, 800-242-3186. Stanley from New York owed $93,000. The IRS placed a levy on his bank account. Coast One released the levy and settled with the IRS for $2,000. Mark in Michigan owed $225,000. After Coast One stepped in, Mark walked away paying less than $1,500. Call Coast One now. A 10-minute call can save you up to 93% on your back taxes. Get your fresh start today. That's 800-242-3186.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and don't have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney. Call 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519. Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you don't pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call if you've been injured in an auto accident. Call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation. Call 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519.
Auto Accident Help Desk.
And New Providence has a goal of $18,000. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to call on some of the other alumni from the school. People like my good friend Jackie Jan, and because I don't think me alone. They want to construct a 100-foot security wall at the front of the property. The original chain link fence has completely deteriorated, allowing unauthorized persons and animals to enter the compound. No, we can't have that. All right, so we're on it. I'm going to contact a few other people who went to the school too to see if they can, do a little something in this Give to Jamaica initiative. And it's Give to Jamaica week from now through the 25th. But, of course, your contributions can continue. But go check out that website and see if you can help out my school or yours or whatever other organization or charity in Jamaica that you think deserves to get some help. In the meantime and in between time, from her brand new Covered in Soul album, here is Miss Joanna Marie and Let You Get Away. How could I? Cool and Easy Monday on Reggae Global Radio, the Pat Montague Show.
Like how they do, your 10 soldiers, your clowns too. They're all laughing at you. I'm laughing at you too. Like basketball, 5,000, that was all. The games you really knew, yeah. Why couldn't I beat you in the middle of the room? Got no time to count my sheep today. How could I let you get away when I knew I need somebody soon? How could I let you get away when I knew I need somebody soon? Yeah. Like Mother Goose winds you up and turns you loose. Lock 10 was beating too, and I can't tell green from blue. No. Like cat and mouse, games of chase instead of house. I'd get so mad at you, like parents often do, in the middle of the room. Got no time to count my sheep today. Yeah. How could I let you get away when I knew I need somebody soon?
And the information is coming fast and furious. These Give to Jamaica people are on top of their game, If you go on their site, you can search by parish, cause, or keywords like food, stove, resources, computer, so on and so forth. I'm so happy I found out about this. I think so much good is going to come from it. Joanna Marie, How Could I Let You Get Away? From her Covered in Soul album. And I'm telling you, these songs are absolutely amazing. And Joanna Marie's voice is so beautiful, just like she is inside and out. In the meantime and in between time, though, hey. Droop Lion is in the house. Have you seen the rain?
Someone told me long ago, there's a storm before the calm, and I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so the sun, it will rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water, water, water. done just before. Sun is cold and rain is hard. I know. Been that way for all my time. And forever on it goes. Through the circle fast and slow. I know. It can't stop my wonder, wonder, wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. I wanna know.
That's the question Group Line wants the answer to. Have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? As we move and groove with the music here on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show. Here's one from Shaka Demus alongside Aisha Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful place, Mama Africa.
Wonderful place. I long to see your sunrise and your sunset. Beautiful land, rhythm of the earth. Your drum beat. Oh, and your offspring scattered around the world. Beautiful, 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 beautiful guys. Oh, beautiful,
Majestic, magnetic, your beauty surplus. Far away, Mama Island, all you touch them. Pressure your heart, but oh, Mama, hush. Through the struggle, the puzzle, you overcome so much. I'm coming. We take a long bit in your great river Nile. Smile, Mama land, smile. Walk barefoot and lick the fruit from the soil. Shaka Demus and Aisha Bell.
beautiful place. I often visualize
From afar, you know.
walking your ancestral shores. Oh, dream, please record.
Dreams of Africa.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful,
It's a beautiful place. Don't let the propaganda fool you. Aisha Bell alongside Shaka Demus on a Monday afternoon on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show. Here's my friend Minella Fortune. One of the 70 artists on the list for the Reggae Grammy for the next go round.
Coming from Jamaica on the Black Star Liner. Bringing hope, faith, and love, yes, to inspire.
We'll know the final 5 come the first week in November.
The words of God, the great liberator. Spreading wisdom and knowledge to make us greater. On the Black Star Liner, we coming from Jamaica. On the Black Star Liner, we going to Africa with the words of Marcus and the strength we possess. We on a mission of love and togetherness, yeah. journey, but we're holding strong. We will never give up, cause we are champions. In our hearts we know Jah will lead the way and inspire us to build a much brighter day. On the Black Star Line, we're coming from Jamaica. On the Black Star Line, we're going to Africa with the words of mothers and the strength we possess. We're on a mission of love and togetherness, yeah. Standing proud with our flags held high, black, green, and gold flying in the sky. Bringing music for your meditation, music for your salvation. Chanting, chanting like the burning spear. The Black Star Liner is coming. Changes in the air. Changes in the air.
And I don't know if you've been apprised of this information. So, you know, a big word. Yeah.
We're going to Africa.
Learned that one at New Providence Primary. Yes. Anyway,
Of love and togetherness, yeah.
the Grace Jamaican Jerk Festival is coming up on November 9th, and they had originally planned to have Christopher Martin as their featured artist for the year. Unfortunately, we don't think about these things, but these are the things that affect stuff. Because of the government shutdown here in the US, Christopher Martin's visa needs to be renewed. And it's kind of iffy as to whether or not within the time frame it will be done. And the Jerk Festival people did not want to take the chance, so they have switched gears and decided to call on Christopher Martin's good friend. Sometimes people mix them up with each other, actually. The one and only Romain Virgo will now be the featured artist for the Grace Jamaican Jerk Festival coming up in South Florida come November 9th.
Janu, me have a different hunger from me, you them burn.
Here's a positive vibration song from Romain Virgo.
The road me a oh yeah, from me you them burn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Must turn up, must be love. How they know not depend by love. Rain or fall, I got it all. Happy work hard is a must. Cause me now go home without them dinner. Some things got to give. No me no want go home without no dinner. My youth them a believe me going harder. Yes, my youth them a feel love them father. Protect them and be there for them mother. Every day them smile we get brother. Oh, they must know I'm their hero. I'll be there, me want to share. Me and them have to spend enough time. And some of fun, still I go home. Even if I don't have a dime. No, me now gonna let my kids know, sir. Some things got to give. Can't be alive and make them suffer. My youth, them a believe me going harder. Yes, my youth, them a feel love them harder.
For all the good men out there
Them and be there for them.
doing their due diligence when it comes on to their children.
Every day
I know sometimes it's not easy.
brother. Oh, they must know I'm there.
Roadblocks are in the way,
Yeah, you know me can't.
but keep holding the faith.
Oh, them food. No.
Romain Virgo on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show. And like I told you, we're taking it nice and easy on this Monday afternoon. Here's one from Busy Signal. Kenny Rogers Classic.
On a warm summer's evening, on the train bound from nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what their gods were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see your outer faces. For a taste of your whiskey, I give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. And then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. He said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold, know when to fold.
In the game of life,
know when to walk away.
Gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Kenny Rogers classic, Lovers Rock style compliments of Busy.
When the deal is done.
And it was 70 years ago today that Harry Belafonte recorded Dale. Changed the name to the Banana Boat song. Can you imagine? Classic, 70 years old. Also in 2014 on today's date, we lost reggae singer and songwriter, the man who found fame first as a member of the Paragons. He died at the age of 67. John Holt. We'll leave you with a John Holt classic on this Monday afternoon here on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show. Catch you all tomorrow on Strictly Vinyl.
Dream last night was about Alibaba with the 40 thieves. Tom, the piper son, he was there with me. I rode through a valley with a princess by my side. The Duke and the Duchess was there to meet me with a smile. Alice was there in Wonderland, staring far away. The tree blind mice was there with me to tell the teddy bear the tale. The teddy bear came smiling there with a big smile. The little bo peep has lost her sheep last night. Dream last night about Alibaba with the 40 thieves. Tom, the piper son, he was there with me. I rode through the valley with the princess by my side. The Duke and the Duchess did the reggae last night.